If your family's not going to support you and your friends aren't going to support you, how can you live just, I mean, let's say we were talking about another subject, okay? And people weren't supportive about what you wanted to do for a living. Well, you'd be like, screw you. I'm going to do what I want to do, you know? But it's because of the nature of what we're talking about. People get all freaked out and scared and, ugh.
Okay, what if you can't leave? What if you financially just can't leave? And, you know, I say get up and get out, and that sounds a lot easier than it ever is. What if you found within yourself, if you have to stay where you are, what if you pioneered something in your own community? Could you do that? Could you spearhead? You're not the only one.
Yeah,
Something in your letter,
such a good point.
Something in your letter said, I think I'm the only gay person on this island. No possible way. There's no possible way. There's other gay people on that island. Is there a way that you can all find each other and band together?
That's a great idea.
Because there's safety in numbers. You guys need to know each other are there. You need someone in front of you every day that reflects back to you that you're healthy and normal, and not reflecting back to you that you have.
What would she do? Just to put like a bulletin and have like a meeting somewhere, and you know,
create a website. You can create a free website and a blog page where people can meet and find each other, and you can create clubs or
and you'll feel safe because she doesn't have to take that initial huge step in her community.
Yeah, and you're safe. You know, you're safe from ridicule if you're doing this on a computer and online, and the people who find each other are the people who want to find each other, and you've got to create and find a community for yourself if it doesn't already exist, and the world needs you to do it. If anybody out there in a small town does this, creates a website for their town where other gay people, bisexual, transgender people can find each other, send it to me. I will create a blog page on After Ellen, or I will talk about it in the vlog, and I will send them there. You know, in this town in South Dakota, go to this website. In this town on the island of Cyprus, go to this website and find each other. But I will never encourage you to try to be happy in the closet. Right?
But you know what you're doing and what you're saying, it's so great. You guys take advantage of it. I mean, what you've just suggested about them doing, please take advantage of this. And also, you know what? Go and put a poster up then in your community and say, go to this website. And then you don't have to say who you are.
Yeah. I think the wrong question is how do I stay in the closet and be happy?
Right. You're never going to be happy if you're
I'm not going to
being
encourage you
yourself.
to do that.
No.
Never. You'll
good
get
advice.
cancer. No, don't do it. No. I have to follow all that up with one more thing. There's a difference between being brave and being careless. You've got to find that fine line. Don't be careless. There's a lot of people out there that want to hurt you for being who you are, and we have to be aware of them. So before you do anything, assess the situation. If you're going to meet anybody online, or you're going to meet anybody that's new to you in any capacity, do it with a friend, do it in daylight, do it in public. Don't be stupid. Don't trust people too soon. You know, all the same rules still apply for strangers. This is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Forge ahead. Three-way.
Finger.
Hold on.
Yes.
All the heavy breathing. There's
me.
a lot of heavy breathing. It's not
camera
Lucia.
woman.
Comet,
a little bit.
Comet and Mr. Guinness
They heard three-way and they just started going crazy.
are like panting like there's no air in here. So
Should I open it?
why don't you open that one? That, you know, this way they won't push through the screen. There's like a Bugs Bunny cutout hole in the screen there
Tom
from
and
where
Jerry
Comet just... It's like this.
Quit
All right.
stalling. Finger.
You can't say that.
No, I can't. What did they ask you?
What's ribbing?
What is ribbing?
And I just made it up. But,
Lucia?
Isn't that what they put on the condom? It says ribbed for her pleasure.
Well, yeah.
yes, but you would think.
But that's not the answer, is
And
I
no,
thought it
even
was like-
Miley didn't know the answer. So
Straight girl would
I
know
just
that.
it? I
pulled
don't know the answer.
No, I just pulled it out of my. I said it's when you are dry humping, but it's women, so it's bush to bush.
And that's ribbing?
Ribbing.
I've never heard that.
How do you derive the word ribbing from that?
Um,
And how did you figure that out? From nothing.
I know, baby, I'm really a lesbian. Ready?
Yes.
Bra snap.
Sting.
Good. You know, see, women have soft lips.
I have soft lips.
How
Makes
are
sense
mine?
now. You made me all giggly and squishy.
Squishy.
Okay. If you... All right, this is for
Three-way. Three-way TV.tv right here.
What the hell is happening on this vlog? Gus is like, I'm good.
Or
Between
Guinness,
you and
whatever.
Mama.
Here's the thing.
calling him Gus.
Her memory is so bad that I keep telling her it's Mr. Guinness, but she keeps calling him Gus.
I'm doing it on purpose.
I know, I like it. I like Gus. That'll be our name for him.
This is kind of funny. I wanted to read this one
Okay.
because I'm 6 feet tall.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're 5'8", which is not short.
It's not short, but it's not 6 feet.
It's not 6 feet, but it's
You're
definitely
so
not short.
beautiful and elegant. You carry 6 feet very, very well.
Well, thank you very
Model. Were you a model?
No, I wasn't. No. I was a volleyball player.
You should have been.
So Anna says, I'm a freshman student at Ohio University. I've been trying to meet girls around here, and I just met this girl. We had talked on Facebook and online and texted each other and whatnot. She seemed nice, but then when I actually met her, I found out that she was 4'11", and I could not tell that from the pictures.
Okay, and how tall is she?
Anna is 5'7". That's a huge height difference, she says. Am I being a bitch if I don't like her because she's too short? It kind of weirds me out a little. What do you think? Have you ever dated someone much taller or shorter than you?
I have not dated a guy that's shorter than me, but I did date a guy that was like probably only like a couple inches, and he was really paranoid about the fact, like, didn't want me to wear heels and stuff, and that was kind of annoying. But if so it's I don't know, would I date somebody that was shorter? Yeah, sure. I mean, yes, that wouldn't bother me at all. You know what bothered me about it was the controlling factor. So that was a totally different thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about because it has nothing to do with the subject at hand.
No, it does. I think it does. Keep going on that.
But
he was controlling?
yeah, like that annoyed me a little bit. But in this situation, that has nothing. Control has nothing to do with it. It has to do with. Ooh, here we go.
I think it does.
The doctor is in the house.
I think this is interesting because I think the issues are going to be different with lesbians or with a
Yes.
straight couple because there's notoriously, maybe it is notorious, between men and women, the power position, the, who opens the door and who's the strong one. And,
yes.
And men want to be taller than the women because it's more powerful.
Right.
And it does feel like he's more in control.
Right.
So I think you were right on.
I think Miss 411 is fantastic, and you really like her, and who cares that she's shorter?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, there's that whole idea of is there something about the height difference that makes you feel awkward about yourself?
so that is sort of similar. In
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Do you feel awkward about yourself when you're with someone so small, or are you simply just sometimes there's just something physical about a person that there's nothing wrong with this trait.
Right.
You just aren't attracted to it.
So I would say to Miss 5'7", even though she's
Anna?
4'11",
Yeah.
and you think that she's lacking stuff in something in height, well, find out what she's making up for it with, because trust me, I bet she is.
Ah, that's a good idea.
When she's lacking in one thing, she's definitely making up in another.
Yeah, so Maeve says stick it out, check it out.
I think check it out. I mean, what do you have to lose?